Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, you guys, the Cricut mystery box was released this morning. I did a video, well, like at noon Eastern time it was released. So I showed you what was in that, and I'll show you again. Good afternoon, everyone. I'll show you again what's in that at the end of this if you want to know. Just ask. But I'm not a big Star Wars fan, and I kind of love these cartridges. Some of the images are amazing for Star Wars fans, so I'm so excited that I have these so I can give them or make projects to make for gifts for people who are. But look at these cards, and there's other cards that you can do and make them not Cricut, not Star Wars. I almost said not Cricut Design Space. So I made this unicorn I got from Cricut. It's in Access, and I'm going to show you how these cards go together. This is cut out, so you don't have to piece little pieces together. It's awesome. Oh, that goes like that. And I have some hints for this. If you're going to make this card, I even used poster board because I wanted that bright yellow from the poster board. It's really, really thick. So use cardstock for the black and try to use thinner paper for everything else, because every single color you see here is a layer. All you have to do is line up the layers. It's so freaking easy to put together, but it's kind of thick. So I want to show you that. And then this is one of the images. I just said we have to cut this out, and it draws it. It's actually, you can just do one layer if you want. It draws everything on there and then cuts out the edge. And then it cuts out this layer and puts there. Now this is in a different card or by itself. And here, the Star Wars card had Millennium Falcon, I think, or is that what this is? I'm not a Star Wars fan. It had a different little spaceship thing here. But I'm like, I don't want that, but I like the way this is. Thanks for subscribing. And then I thought you could put this like this and have it open up this way, and that would be cool. And I did change the colors. You can use the original colors. You can make it any color you want. So I do have this card file. All I really did is change the colors and exchange the images. So this goes to everybody who purchases the mystery box, because you can't use these unless you purchase the mystery box. Or if you're waiting months later, you would be able to just purchase the one file. But you can't get it yet. So we're going to load up this file in my Facebook group, Cricut Design Space with Melody Lane. I don't think we shared that yet, did we? No. But we will share this after the video, a link to get this project, but you still have to purchase the mystery box. And then all my other Patreon supporters, even if you support at just $1, you get this one. And again, you can't use this file unless you purchase the mystery box, unless you wait for months and months, and then you'll have to pay $99, maybe $1.99 for the file. I don't know how much they are individually. If you have questions, put them in all caps. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Here, I'm going to put in the chat a link to the video. Oh, it won't do it. It let me do it before. Oh, well, there's a link in the description for the mystery box if you're interested, and a link in the description. Oh, for the mystery box and the video. There's also a card at the top. If you go up to the top of the video, like way over here on top of the chat, there's a little eye that'll pop up, and that will take you to the mystery box video to show you everything that's in it. So let me show you the two cards. Let me switch over to Design Space real fast. This card is my unicorn card. And this card, it says Star Wars. I changed it to Happy Birthday. Is the Happy Birthday card. I also had ideas that you could put You can put a cupcake on here. You can put any image you want on here. Wouldn't that be cool? I just think, I just love this. I just think that is so cool. Donna, love, you didn't miss it all. We just started. I have not put these together yet. They're just all cut out. Okay, so let's put this one together first. I'm going to use tape, if I remember, to pop up my unicorn a little bit. So here's what this is. Let's move this one. So they're just all, these are just so easy. We used poster board because I wanted the color. And my assistant cut this out and messed it up. I never knew it until a little while ago. I'm like, oh, you messed that up. She goes, but yeah, I covered it up. You don't see it, so it's okay. Oh my gosh, looking at these. Can you make this a bow tie? Look. It's a little bow tie. So I never put this together. Let's do it together. I need to start refilling my glue. I've been using lots of glue lately. So all you do is put this in the corners, match it up. And this one, since it's the bottom one, I'm going to match it up this way so I can see if it's too big or not. And I can tell she did not use the scoring wheel on this one. She cut it out with the Explorer Air. Okay, so I'm going to just turn these over. Thank you, Joan. Let me glue this side down. I'm using all Cricut paper and Cricut poster board. So the yellow and purple are poster board. Only because Cricut doesn't have those colors like that in paper. And this is why I like using glue, because I can move the things around to make them line up perfectly. And I'm looking right here at the circle, and then I have to go back and make sure these ends are right. And I can see it's sticking out a little. Oh, up a little. And we have red next. It's my son. You guys, today is a beautiful day in the Villages. The sun is shining. It's 88 degrees. The humidity is finally down. The flowers are blooming, and there's butterflies outside. I went outside to let the dogs out, and there's 2 butterflies flying around my backyard. And my son is safe. He was on a cruise to Cuba and was in Cuba when the hurricane hit Cuba. But it was only a Category 1 when it hit. He said it just rained. There's nothing too bad where he was in Havana. I really love this. Like, you could just do this and do these any colors you want. Oh, hi, Beard Adventures. That's my son, guys. I was just playing, doing my card. Thank you for the Patreon support. Go click and subscribe to his channel and you'll see some videos from Cuba. I think he just edited one. He's releasing it tonight at 5, I think is what he said. I've never been to Cuba, so I have to live through him. And remember, you can do this with any colors you want. Now this one's poster board, so it takes a little longer for the glue to dry. And I just want to match this up. I also want to make sure it's all good so I don't see anything around the edges. Cool. Isn't that cool? Yeah, it would be cool, Jamie, with just the pieces that looked like a tie. I could have made this 2 different cards. Used some of these pieces for one card and then the other ones for another card. And we just did print and cut on the, I almost call it a flamingo. Do you think I could put a flamingo in the middle? This is the unicorn. Maybe a flamingo in the middle with different colors, it would look better. And I'm gonna pump him up. Pump him up, is that what you say? I don't think so. I think it's pop him up. I'm using just some Scotch tape. No, it's Scotch foam tape, Scotch brand foam tape, which you can use different things. So I'm putting 2 layers so he pops up even more. And actually I could do him this way and have the card open like this, or do it this way. These Star Wars cards are 5x7 and they come with an envelope. I don't think I mentioned that. You get an envelope with each one. It's the same envelope for all of them, but in the file it comes with it. Isn't that cool? I really like it. I think it's fun. Okay, this one, you have this extra piece, we'll do last, and then this little purple piece. And again, let's go back to Design Space. So this is this Star Wars card. And I took out the Star Wars and added Happy Birthday. And I changed the colors of these. Changed some of them, actually, not all of them. Okay, now this is the thick one. This one is so thick. I do not suggest poster board and cardstock for this one. It's thick. Might cost more to send in the mail. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip each one over. So this has it cut out, the Happy Birthday, but it doesn't have the middle pieces. So I made them right. And actually when I cut this out, this P was writing too, but I fixed it for the file I'm sharing. But I cut this out again so we'd get another color for the happy, and then it's writing the inner pieces of the birthday. So you can still see those without having to cut those tiny little holes, because I'm like, how am I going to do that? And I figured, oh, I can just write the holes. We don't have to worry about it. And then these are the holes for the birthday. And then we have yellow, which is poster board. Makes it even thicker. And then the green. And the teal. The blue. And then the card is just black. And it also comes with a white piece that goes on the inside of each card that you can put on the inside so you can write whatever you want on that. I didn't do anything with the inside. Okay. So let's start gluing this. Actually, I'm just going to put the glue here. I'm going to add a little bit in these. Okay. Now, with the same thing with the other card, I'm just going to try to line up the edges. With this glue, it dries clear, so it's okay if you can see a little bit of the glue. But if you're not a card maker, you don't know how to make cards, these are so easy. You don't have to deal with small pieces. Oh my gosh, Joan said she made a card and it cost $6.50 to send because they did it like a parcel. Not this card, it was a different card, I'm sure. So yeah, you want thinner paper. I didn't have any. But you could like go to Office Max or Staples and buy thinner copy paper in different colors. Buy a rainbow pack or something. Because you could use that on these too. You don't need to use cardstock. See how thick that's getting? You could probably slice this out and just glue the pieces on it, but really, I don't think it'll look the same. This gives the dimension that you're going further and not just pieces sticking up on the card. It goes into the card, if that makes sense. So then you can just put this on, kind of straighten it up like you got a deck of cards. Make it even. You hear my puppy snoring? So this card is only available if you buy the digital mystery box right now. And this image that says happy birthday is not in the digital mystery box. I switched it. Okay, let's put our black on. And put a little bit in here. I'm getting glue on my mat. But I really want to glue these little pieces down. And this is already drying. The thicker you put the glue on, the more time you have to move it around. If that makes sense. Okay, so now we have this little piece. This This is purple poster board. And I'm just sticking that up at the very top. I just stuck it in here and pushed it up as high as it would go. Can you see how thick that is? I don't know if you can see it. You can see how all those colors are. Look at the side. See if it will. Is it gonna focus? I don't know. And then we have this red piece we're gonna glue on top of the black piece. And Melody is going to remember to put the pin in the top of the glue. Yay. That's a big accomplishment. Oh, wait. Let's put this together while we're here with some glue. Actually, it looks like not all these pieces cut out. Hold on. I didn't weed it. There. There. Isn't that cool? Like, you could totally put that on there if you wanted. But there are cards with this. Some different cards that are really cool. I think that's cool. And then it has a white piece to put in here. But look how thick that is. Oh, it doesn't want to focus, but it's thick. Thick, thick. All right, what do you guys think? Who bought the digital mystery box? I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I love these cards. Yeah, it is. It's like a book. That's why I suggest thinner paper for these. Use cardstock for the black and use, see if you got some paper, some thin paper for the layers, unless you want it like thick. But it does feel like a book, like you want to open it up. And it goes in like it's, I don't know how to explain that. It goes deeper and deeper. So it's really a cool card. The mystery box is usually available for 2 weeks normally. They didn't tell us this time. Do you want to see what else is in the mystery box? Did you guys see it? I know some of you did. Here's some more of the cards. Here's some more of these ships. Like, you could use any of these ships on this card. And here's another card with this. Here's a card. I thought that would be cool. Like, I would totally change the image just because I'm not a Star Wars girl. And it's not that I dislike Star Wars. It's that I can't stay awake through the movie to know if I like it or not. And I thought this would be cool. I also thought we could put a cupcake on here. And to find the images, if you purchase the mystery box, you'll only see these only if you purchased. Just search, you can just search Star, or I'm just going to put in Star Wars, and it brings up everything with Star or Wars. So this is one, the Galactic Line Art, the Star Wars Halloween Sugar Skulls. And I'm going to show you some of these because some of them look like they're just in there twice, but they're not. Star Wars Infantry Tags. I think these would be awesome cut out in leather. You could totally make these tags out of leather. And then Star Wars looks a lot like Sithmas. So there's like snowflakes. Thank you, Sue. And some other holiday things, and then cards, and then size matters. some of these images. This is the old set. Oh, and then these, the Star Wars typography. These are so cool. I love these. If I was a fan, like I would be making a shirt with every single one of these. But I'm not a fan really. I forgot what I was gonna, oh, I was gonna show you these. Because it looks like they're in here twice. So let me show you the difference. So we have 3 of these images. Let's delete that one. Let's zoom out. These come in big. You can zoom them down to be different sizes. Let's just do that so we can get them on the screen. Okay, so this one, let's change the background color to green. Get rid of the, there we go. So you can see through it. So this one is just cut out in, so you can cut it out of iron-on or vinyl, just one image like that. There's no other layers. As you can see over here, it only has one layer. This one is for vinyl for layers, so it has 4 layers. So you can do it just like that by taking off the orange parts. Oh, that might be cool too. Just something like that on a black shirt. That would be neat. And then this one is meant for paper. So the difference is because you're using transfer tape and things with vinyl, with paper you're not. So they don't have all the tiny pieces. There would be no way that we could take this one and do it with paper. No one wants to sit and line up all these pieces. But on vinyl, it's totally cool that way. So this one is done for paper. So it has, like there's the bottom layer. We don't have all those pieces. They worked really hard on these images to make them so easy for us. So it's just so easy to put together. Yeah, once you purchase the mystery box, all you have to do is go back to Design Space. You may have to sign out and sign back in, and there you have it. See, my son wants a Chewy on his shirt. Awesome, Susan. Glad you got it. All right, guys, I think that's it for today. Unless you have any questions, I will see you Friday night. We're having a party on YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I am celebrating 5 years on Patreon. So all my Patreon supporters are welcome to come in video with me. And everybody else is welcome to join in and chat and hang out. And then we'll see you Saturday morning for Design Space class. And I don't know what we're teaching in Design Space class yet. So if you have any recommendations, leave a comment below. Yeah, if you bought the Design Space, all you have to do is go to a project, click on New Images, click on Cartridges. It's already on Cartridges, but it's normally on Images. Click on Cartridges, search Star, and you will get the images. And it'll say purchased over here for the ones you purchased in this mystery box. There's a link below. Hold on, let me. Oh no, it says sign into chat. Here is the video showing you everything that's in it from the mystery box. And there's a description in this video and that video on how to purchase it. I do get a small commission when you purchase through my link. All right, guys, love you, and I will see you tomorrow and the next day. Bye, guys.